Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and happy new year to everyone. This is my first video for the year 2024. It's good to be back again. Alright, so if you've not subscribed to the channel, kindly make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so anytime I upload a video in this new year or in the coming weeks, you'll be the first to see. This year promises to be very exciting as I'm going to be uploading more useful tips on ArcMap and then very soon on ArcGIS Pro. All right, so for today, we are going to do something very interesting. We are going to learn how to create graphs or charts in ArcMap. Sometimes I watch people when they are doing the analysis after running everything in ArcMap, then they go back to Excel and transfer the figures or the values and then try to create their charts in Excel. You can do that directly in your ArcMap, then you export it to your MS Word or whatever format you wish to export it. All right, so let's get started. All right, so those of you not familiar with this map, this is the map of Ghana. Ghana, that is in Africa, West Africa, in the sub-Saharan African region. All right, so this is the shape file of Ghana, a very perfect shape for those of you not familiar with it. And for my data, I have the river or rivers, yeah, various rivers, and I also have soil types. But for the purpose of this video, we are just going to use one of the layers. So I'm going to use one layer, that is the river. All right, so you might be wondering the use of the graph. So sometimes you have your map layout and then you wish to communicate more information to your map reader so they could understand what you mean, because sometimes graphs and then charts gives a direct understanding to whoever is using it without the need of the map maker explaining it to the map user. So sometimes when you see a graph, you are able to read it without any further explanations. All right, so to create a graph, you first select your layer and then you come to your attributes table. You open your attributes table. So from your attributes table, we have a whole lot of information. So once again, creating a graph depends on the information you need. So these are some of the informations I have for this data. So I would like to create a graph for the length of each of the rivers. So sometimes you could have a data of population, you could have a data of income of people, you could have a data of the sex of people, any data you have. So you want to create a graph from that. It's very simple. So once you have it here, for this data, I would like to create a graph for the length of the rivers. All right, so to do that, I just click on my table options and then come to create graph. And then I have it here. So the graph type, we have different varieties. So we have the bar, we have the line, the area. So for the bar, you're going to have the vertical bar, the minimum and maximum horizontal bar, and then the histogram. Then we have for the line, the area, we have the scatter plot, the box plot, and whatever. So with the vertical bar, it's simple. You load the length, and then you're going to have something like this. Then if you want the maximum and minimum, you'll also have to specify the length, then your maximum field, and then your minimum field, and then it's going to create it for you. If you want um, let's say the area to you'll have to specify the field you want to use, and then this is it. So let's say if you are supposed to use um, the vertical area, so this is the information you're gonna have here. So let's use the histogram. So for the purpose of this video, you're going to use the histogram. Then because sometimes when you load your layers, or when you load your data, you have a couple of them, so make sure you are using the right one. So in our um, analysis, the graph will be created from the river layer. So we select the layer, and then the field. Are you using the income of people, the population of people, the sex of people, whatever? You select it. In this video, we are using the length. So I select the length, and then I have it here. So the length ranges from the count, or the pixel count ranges from 0 to 210, and then these are some figures. All right. So once it's loaded, your axis, you can choose to either take it to the left or maintain it at the right, so you can make it both left and the right. You can do the same for the horizontal axis. You want it at the bottom, at the top, or top and down, or just at the bottom. Then you can choose to add a legend if you want. You can add it, and then the color, you can change the color from here, any color you wish to. And the number of bins. So the number of bin just represents the number of bars you see here. So when I decrease it, the bars are also going to decrease, and then it's going to look bigger, as you can see from here. And then when I increase it, the bins or the bars are also gonna increase, as you can see from here. Then you can choose to show your borderline or ignore it. You can add lines or not. Then we have another section here which is very, very important. So we selected a histogram, so you can choose to add either a function or some series to it. So let's see what we have here. So new series. When you click on the new series, so for the new series, probably you can add something different to it. So let's say you are performing the graph for the length of the rivers. Then also you want to do for the let's say the number of fishes in the river, provided we have that information, or let's say the population of people around that river. You also want to create a graph or a pie chart or anything for that. The new series will give you the option. Then you can select it and then create it nicely. So depending on the information you want. And let's say by mistake you click it, you don't want to, you can just um, take it off to maintain this one. And also for the new function here, probably you want to add a trend, a variance, your mode, mean, or any information to the map. So let's say I want to add the average, then my data source is a histogram, of course, then you could see. So the average for the data we have here, it's around 40. So let's say you want to add a curve, so an increasing and then decreasing curve, you can add it perfectly. And let's say you want to add a moving curve, so anything, any function you want, whether the median, you can add. So this is the median 10. If you want the mode, you can also add it. The mode is around 5, that is here. And you can also add the standard deviation. So based on the information or the analysis you are performing, you can add it. So this is our trend. Depending on the analysis you are doing, you can add it to make your work look nice. Then you can show the marks. Probably want to add, you can do away with it. Then you want to add it to your legend, you can add it. Then the width, probably want to make it tiny, you can make it. You want to make it very big, so you can make it. Then whether I want short dashes, you want anyone you want, you can even change the color if you want. Then when you are done, you can just click on the next. Then here you can give it a title. So the title of your graph, so let's do a length of rivers. So let's say length of rivers. Then the footer, you can, if you have the information here, so you can say probably in meters or in kilometers. So in meters, depending on the analysis you are doing, you know the title, you know the footer, you can add it. So let's say in meters. Then if you want a 3D, you can add a 3D function to it nicely. If you don't want it, you can take it. Then also a title of your legend, you can add a title. So let's say graph of river, and as you can see, it's here. Then you can either want it, you can take it anywhere you want, to take it to. Then also we have the axial properties. If you want it at the right, the bottom, the corner. Then when you're done, you can just click on finish, and as you can see, it is here for you. All right, so you can choose to close this option. Then you come to your map layout. So now we have created a very nice map here. So we have our legend. So let's say you want to add it to your map layout. It's very simple. You just right click on it and then add to layout, and then it's going to come here very nicely for you. Then you can save it if you want. So you can save it so you don't lose it. Anytime you want, you can go back for it, or you can export it. So let's say you want to export it into your Microsoft Word document, MS Word. You can export as a PDF file, you can export it as a portable network graphic or a JPEG. Then the quality, you can set it at 100%. The dots per inch, you can leave it as such. The size, you can change the size if you want, you can leave it like that. Then yeah, everything is cool. Then you can preview it if you want, or access denied. Then you save it. So you can give it a title, then you save it nicely for use another time. Alright guys, this is how you create graphs in ArcMap and then export it to your Word document for further analysis. So if you do enjoy this video, kindly give it a like. So the next time I upload a video, subscribe, so anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first to see. So in my upcoming videos, we'll be learning how to perform proximity analysis with reference to the buffer tool or the multiple buffer, and we'll also be learning how to add items to our attributes table using the Python code, or how to use the calculate geometry or option field options. Then we'll also learn how to convert different data types in ArcMap. So until then, make sure you subscribe, share the video, comment your thoughts, and have a wonderful time. Bye.